Ooh, welcome back everybody with Aussies with Stories. Today,
Hello.
I have a special guest.
I'm Ricky Gervais.
He's introduced himself.
Yes.
How are you, Rick?
Well, I've just had a very fascinating experience.
Where'd you go?
You're
in Melbourne, Australia, by the way.
I'm in
promoting
Melbourne, Melbourne.
the thing. Promoting the special.
Well, I was here promoting the special.
So where'd you go that was quite peculiar?
Well, we went into the mountains in Wandong.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, and in a Melbourne. Yep. For people who don't know.
No, Wandong's out of Melbourne, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. So what happened there? What happened up in the mountains?
I'm Ricky Gervais.
Ricky, yeah, I know who you are.
Sorry, I'm suffering from temporary memory loss.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that doesn't sound good.
Hello.
Ricky, it's me. We've already spoken before the show.
I'm Ricky Gervais. Listen.
Hi,
I don't care.
Ricky.
I don't care.
Ricky.
I don't care.
Ricky, I know.
Fuck off. You did it.
Ricky, I know. Just remember what we were talking about with the... what we were talking about?
Yes. So, it's very fascinating. Can't get him. All I know how to say is things that I've only heard him say.
Well, say something he said before.
Well, this is me, Ricky.
How are you, Ricky?
This is what I want to. This is what I wanted to say. All right.
Yep.
So I am here promoting my special.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is that I went to Wandong, a place. It's a very sacred, spiritual place here in Australia. It's. Shut the fuck up. I'll do what I want. All right. It's a very sacred place. I'm getting to a point, mate. Don't break the fourth wall.
Let's break that now.
You're listening from you in the car, driving. Just go with it, brother. I had a whole bit.
All right. We'll cut it out.
Cut
this
out?
bit out.
Where am I going to start? Am I going to finish it? It's already cut out. Oh, that
You can
bit.
edit it.
I thought you meant the whole bit.
No.
All right.
Go on.
Stop doing that.
Go on.
All right. Anyway, so I'm Ricky Gervais. This is me again as Ricky Gervais. No,
Yeah.
This is Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
And I went to Wandong. Okay?
Yeah.
I went to Wandong and I tried mushrooms.
Right.
And it's really changed me.
Well, yeah, you've lost your accent and everything.
Yeah.
What did you... What
happened with this is I've evolved, not evolved, how do I explain this? I've become translucid.
Right, so clear.
Within.
Right.
So I can actually mimic any accent. And I'm just mimicking yours right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I can actually do anyone.
That's true. You do sound... You have got the Aussie dialect down.
Yeah, I'm just literally copying you.
So where else have you been and done that?
No,
Can you do your German?
Wisken?
Pardon?
Wiskenhausen.
Well, that's quite good.
Yes, I do German very well.
Well, no.
It's hard for me, so.
Oh, Rick, it's on. It's a bit confronting, that one.
Would you like me to go back to just this?
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much why I did it in the first place. Started to speak like this because I knew that it would be comfortable for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I can speak like the celebrity one if you want, the celebrity Ricky.
Yeah, no, go back to that for the listeners, I guess.
Hello.
Hello, mate. There you are.
I'm Ricky Gervais.
Yes.
Yes. I don't really want to do it.
You don't want to do the voice?
Well, I just don't feel like him at the moment. You
Right.
see, the thing I'm here...
I get what you're saying. So you're always, wherever you go, you become.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And now that you're here, you're not going to go back to old Ricky.
I become a mirror of whoever I'm standing in front of.
Right. Well, that's great.
I know everything about you.
Like, what's my deepest, darkest secret?
That you're a pedo.
Well, that's not true, Ricky. Yeah.
I mean, of course you couldn't say that.
No, yeah, you're just kidding around.
No, I'm not. But you asked and I answered. So,
Well,
any other crazy questions, brother?
what's my least darkest secret?
Oh, that you love Pulp Fiction.
Fucking oath, great film.
See?
Are you a film fan yourself, Rick?
Look, up until I had this tremendous spiritual experience, I didn't love films. I like some films, like
Had you ever done?
mostly my own.
Sorry,
I only
sorry.
watch my own stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But before you went up in the mountains in Wandong,
Yeah.
had you ever had a psychedelic experience or?
Not once.
No, really.
Not once. I was against it.
Oh, really? Why?
I thought it was gay. Who'd want to eat a bloody mushroom? They taste disgusting.
True, but it's not really.
I used to
what it's
get,
about.
when I went out for dinner, I used to get a Parma and just chips.
Back in England.
No, I used to get that. That was like my meal. I didn't even really eat vegetables.
A Parma. Weren't you a vegetarian?
No,
You weren't?
maybe. Who gives a shit?
Well, you are enlightened now.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm here touring my stand-up.
Yes.
And
The special, yes.
it's a bit hard for me now because now I want to do the opposite and tell people not to watch it. Or to really advertise it in a way that
Why would you tell them not to watch it?
I would. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to do a before and after. So this is my stand-up before a psychedelic experience, and this is my stand-up after. So I'm going to start working on some bits, some religious bits, some religion is good bits, some humanity is good. We're all okay.
Well, that's a question I wanted to raise. Why do you think religion is bad?
I don't.
Oh, you don't now?
I don't anymore.
Okay. Because before you were quite a healthy atheist, would you say, before this awakening?
The problem with that, when I was... Look, I don't even like to use the word awakening or asleep because I think, it's too much of a polarity. We're always constantly kind of... I think it's more as, you take a step back and you can just see the bigger picture. Mm-hmm. And I think I've just taken a big step back and still, as I get older and, continue this journey, I reckon I'll just continue taking steps back. And sometimes I'll like what I see and try and stay there for a bit, but eventually I'll just have to take
So do you find that like stuff that mattered to you before no longer matters to you?
No, not at all.
What have you...
I actually realised, I used to think that because I was an atheist and I thought I would just kind of just die. Mm. I had a big following that I kind of thought I knew better than everyone. Mm. But now that I've kind of had this breakthrough and realised there is more than just the eye can perceive.
But what made you realise that there is more?
Well, just... Man, it's hard to really bring the unmanifest into the manifest right now.
Look, I completely agree. Look, a heart-to-heart with another man can be a confronting thing.
No, not that. No, not at all. I'm just talking about how to explain my experience.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to leave it where it is.
All right, no, that's fine.
Because, it's very personal to me.
What did I ask?
You asked why I don't hate religion anymore.
That's right.
But let me get this dead straight to you, buddy boy.
Please.
Dead straight. Right between the meat pies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you even reference Aussie culture now as well.
Yeah,
huh?
no, I tell you, I've got it all.
That's quite impressive.
Yeah. And I'm as good to know that things that you don't say that people think you say. Mm. Like cobber, like those type of things.
Yeah.
Like that's seldomly said in everyday life.
Yeah, more of a rural thing.
So let me get back to this religion that you're asking about.
Okay.
there's a big difference, and this is what I failed to realise. I thought that religion, Christianity, anything
Yep.
was the church. Mm-hmm. I thought it was, just the men trying to, and rightfully so, because I still think that is a corrupt system.
Yep.
And wrong is wrong. But what I did learn is that this journey, this God, if you will, is actually just the answer for the unexplainable.
Yes.
And finding peace in not knowing everything.
Yeah, and the philosophies behind it.
But do you know also why...
It nearly becomes a business almost. They have, to upkeep to do and things like this. And then some stuff gets, confused all amongst it. And, they want to keep the whole religion alive, So they, they might hide some stuff, Ricky.
And it's just like anything, you build a lot of truths on the foundations of your beliefs.
Yes.
And and to just really, what I was trying to say with the religion, and also as what's helped me is kind of, finding a higher power, is that I used to feel like it was I used to be frustrated with unjustness in the world. Like,
right, of course.
How can this guy do this?
Like, how could...
Who's going to teach him a lesson?
How about, like how could God, give someone cancer, give a child cancer?
Not that.
But what about that question?
I'll get there.
Okay.
I've got that sorted, brother.
Good.
So, why, more from a personal male perspective, why is this guy who's acting like a moron, he's not going to learn his lesson unless someone teaches it to him, another person. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you thought that was your job for you to do it. Like, this guy needs to get bashed or something like that. But then finding out that, there is more to this, and people, even getting more in touch with your own emotions and knowing, when I do bad things, it affects me more than anyone else. So that guy's got to learn that. And those type of lessons, I think, come from somewhere else. So that's been nice, just to be like, hey, I don't have to beat him up. God will teach him. And if God doesn't, then I'm not going to church.
Right. Well, so now would you say you believe in like the one true God, or what do you believe now? What do you think? Where do you think we go when we die now, after you've had your experience?
Listen, brother.
Well,
This is my ego dying.
Oh, that's...
Yes, this is still me, Ricky, but my body's going.
Okay, so you're losing your voice, really?
Yes, mostly it's my voice, but everything, I'm just so old because I'm so wise.
Jesus, you are aging by the second as I watch you.
Yes.
You must have had quite the experience up in those mountains, Rick.
Can you adjust the microphone?
Oh, yeah, sorry. There you go.
Thank you. Yes, I'm getting shorter and shorter as the time goes by.
Yes, well, it's kind of gross, I'm going to be honest, but...
My soul will live on.
That's good. How? How does it do it? Do you have more answers now that you're...
No, what I was trying to say before I started getting terribly old was that's the beauty of God, is there really is no answers, and there's this giant unbeknownst that affects us in ways that consciousness cannot understand, and you really have to surrender to that, and you can't grow frustrated, but you can be intrigued.
Wow, it sounds unreal.
Yes, well,
even if
sometimes it's horrible. I'm being Paul McCartney.
What?
I'm Paul McCartney.
You've kind of...
I'm still Ricky, but I'm pretending to be Paul.
Yeah, but you kind of resemble Paul now.
Well, I can always resemble. That's what I do. I'm an actor. I'm not an actor. I'm whoever I want to be.
Yes, but you've faded into a small version of Paul McCartney. He's just a little bit elderly looking. More.
Well, don't get too used to it. It might leave.
Well, it's nice for the moment. It's just nice to...
fun. We had a lot of fun.
It's nice to meet you, by the way.
I would start strumming the guitar.
Yes.
And then John would play the piano.
Oh, the way you played the fucking piano, John.
And then you've got George. Jeez, wasn't he a darling?
Hey, can you tell me have you heard the conspiracy about you?
Well, you need to remember I'm not actually Paul. I'm just pretending to be Paul. I'm Ricky.
No, you became Paul.
I'm acting, you fool.
I know. You're just that good.
I'm still Ricky.
Yeah, there he is.
Yes, no, I have heard that conspiracy about me. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so how did that start?
Well, I don't know. You'd have to ask the internet.
Well, yeah, I tried. Well,
so I would start strumming the guitar.
The rumour is that...
Then you'd have John on the piano.
You know, Paul
Ringo was just hitting the drums. He was a bit special, Ringo.
He would.
We loved him. We still love him.
Yeah, gone too soon.
And then you got George.
No, Ringo's alive. So when did you hear about John? Sorry if it's a very personal subject, but when you heard that John was dead, what was your initial reaction?
Rejoice.
You're kidding me? Well, you two didn't get along.
Well, we got on swimmingly too well, if anything.
Oh, really?
Yes, but he needed a lot of money from me.
Right. In what kind of, if you don't mind me asking, why?
Gambling, horrible gambler.
John Lennon was a horrible gambler.
Oh, I loved it.
You kidding?
Hokies.
So he was in some debt to some people, was he?
Well, he wasn't in debt. He was just a bottomless pit.
Right.
And he would, always hustle me for more. And the way I am, with a big heart, a lot of money.
So is that why he was killed? He was whacked.
Yes, he was whacked.
Really?
Yes, I'll say it here and I'll say it again.
Who was it? The mob?
Ringo.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I paid Ringo to do it.
You paid?
Yeah, Ringo.
Paul?
No, I don't know who did it, actually.
Well, that's an insane theory.
Yeah, you got to remember it's me, Ricky.
I know, it's crazy.
I know, I'm good, I know.
Amazing.
But my soul is going, yes.
So you're still dying?
Yeah.
Well, becoming egoless.
Well,
the less ego you have, the more you become like Paul McCartney.
The less ego you have, the more I become like Paul McCartney.
There it is. It's lovely.
No, that's actually not true, man.
No, I want to know why.
You don't want to know what love is?
You paid Ringo to kill John because of the debt.
Yeah.
What, he was in debt to you?
No, he was just going to keep asking me for money.
Oh, right.
And I'd be like, oh, fuck this cunt, I'm going to kill him.
Fair enough. What was that?
Notification from a phone.
Fair enough. So, Rick, about the special, what's the... You don't care about the special anymore, do you?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to use the special as a before mushrooms.
Right, yeah.
And right. Let me tell you why, and this is me criticising myself. Let me tell you why I don't like it.
Go on.
Because, first of all, I talk about cancel culture. And if you get offended, that's your fault. But then sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, Rick, everyone knows already. Who are you talking to? And it's just like, this guy, he spent too much... but it's hard for me to...
Yeah, right,
It's hard for me to say me when I feel like I'm so far removed from this person, even though I was him just this morning.
Yeah. That past version of yourself...
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, yeah. So, yeah, he was just... That past version was a bit more caught up in the culture.
Twitter sphere, mate.
Yeah.
Spend 6 hours a day scrolling on Twitter, getting angry and being woke.
6 hours a day.
And you know what was the problem? I didn't care. I just became like anyone else. I didn't care if all the people that were talking about my special
were fighting,
because all I could see is heaps of numbers, and the more they fight, the more numbers. I don't really care if people like me or don't like me. It's just another click. So I just kind of say things like, don't get offended, fuck trannies, Like, come on, mate. Think of something else funny.
Just to try.
And then to go in the whole atheism thing, it's like, bro, let people believe what they want to believe.
Look, I agree with everything you're saying. What's the difference
between preaching atheism and preaching Christianity? If someone was preaching Christianity, it would be frowned upon. Not frowned upon, it just wouldn't be cool.
Yeah, it's true. It's kind of.
Hey, this is what I used to be like.
Go on.
Hey guys. Hey, atheism is cool. I don't care if you're a young kid and you're depressed and you feel like there's nothing more to life than this depression, this darkness. Because guess what, little kid? That's true. When you die, you're just dead. And that's okay. And if you think any different, if you believe in things that we clearly don't even know anything about yet, then you're a fucking retard and fuck you.
All right. Well, it was a bit of a pessimistic view, you would say.
Well, I'm just saying, you got one belief in atheism, so be it. And then the thing is, though,
just to try and push ideas on other people. That's
I mean, even like to be like, okay, I'm an atheist, but it's like, all right, cool, you're the atheist, fuck off.
Yeah, you don't have to keep talking about it.
I know. It's like you're the one talking about it now.
Yeah.
And he thinks that all these people, but if he spoke about...
Well, that's all the cancel culture and stuff is. If people stop talking about that, it'll go away, wouldn't it? Hey, they keep talking about it.
They've got nothing to talk about, do they, without it? Because that's all they've been thinking about for the last fucking 5 years.
Exactly. It's
like,
a vicious cycle.
How about, buddy, tell us a joke about the bloody flight?
I know, fucking... what's the deal with the food?
Anyway, so I think that is... It's okay, you're all right, you're an atheist, Rick, but, like, don't have to fucking belittle people because of their beliefs. And the problem is he thinks if he was to talk about Liverpool the same way he talks about Christianity, we'd have the exact same fight back. So that's all those people are, the comments. It's that doesn't, they're not a representation of the religion. I'm just saying it's very, very fascinating to live in a time where atheism is so
prominent, yes,
popular.
Well,
I don't even know if it's prominent as such.
Well, the people I speak to usually are a bit more to the agnostic side. They don't really know. They'll admit that. I don't know a lot of full-on atheists, to be honest. So you're just kind of, the old you was kind of just preaching something that didn't really exist. It only exists on fucking Twitter.
You know what else I was doing?
What?
I was getting black people to piss on me.
Back then? This morning? Is that how you woke up?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you like that? What was the fetish there?
The fascinating thing about that is that didn't go.
Oh, you still got that?
Yeah.
That just stayed the whole cycle down to Paul McCartney.
That was one of the reasons why I did it.
What? Because of all the piss?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, yeah, the reason I did it is because I thought there was something wrong with... I wanted to get rid of that. I'm like, this is going to ruin my career. It's going to ruin my career.
Right.
What if people find out that I fucking always get black people to piss on me? It's going to be weird. Like that Louis
It is a bit weird, but...
That Louis C.K. thing that happened.
Yeah, right.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, he copped it.
Anyway, so I went to Wandong, seen this shaman. He lives out there.
In the mountains.
He doesn't actually live in the mountains. He lives in Mill Park, but he just grew up there.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So I went and seen him. He's really cool.
I bet he is.
Matt.
Go on.
Anyway. And then I fucking did the whole thing and I realised I still love it. So I lost my whole...
Well, that's great.
I lost my whole thing of caring about comedy and all that. No, like kind of like my whole shtick.
Yeah.
But I've still got my piss.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like...
I lost the shtick, but I left the schmick.
You know those things you try and push away because you think they're a negative thing in your life?
I'm going to be honest with you. I did that with you at the start of this podcast a little bit.
Well, now I feel we've got along.
See what I mean? How I'm still like taking steps back? Like that was after my spiritual awakening and I still realised that.
Well, there you go.
So that just goes to show that you, my friends, need to sharpen up.
It shows that I've won you over. That's what it shows. Yeah.
I actually think you're a little shit.
I think I'm manipulating you in every way, Ricky.
You know what? Good on you. You just stuck up for yourself. That's what I wanted to see. All right?
That's good.
And that's what I'm going to start teaching on my course.
Your course? You're doing a course?
Doing a 10-day course on spiritual awakening and sticking up for yourself.
Oh, that's nice.
And the first thing you got to do is make your bed.
Oh, okay.
Have you done that yet?
I didn't make it today.
Go on.
All right. Oh, I hadn't made it.
It's quick.
Yeah, well, I make beds quick, Ricky.
Did you do it properly?
Yeah.
Sure.
No.
All right. Well, good effort anyway.
Thanks.
Second thing is use your vowels.
Use your vowels.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
And then the third thing, this is very important. All right.
Uh-huh.
What you have to do is buy a dog and walk it.
Okay.
You already got one?
Yeah, nah. Yeah, I do. I already have one.
Why are you going to say you won't?
I don't know. Yeah, well, I've got that covered.
That's how I break people down.
Okay.
So that's not in the course at all, but that was just a little lesson of how you can kind of get in someone's mind.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So right now I'm driving you.
Well, thanks for that.
No worries.
Nice to speak to you, mate.
You too, brother.